Hello folks, Flat Cap Piper here, and this is a VR to Ariege Pipesmoker. Simon, I believe is his name. He's celebrating his 1 year anniversary of his channel. I'll put a link below to his channel. He has a great channel. He does some amazing things with cameras. He has these cameras that can record at the same time up and sideways and all kind of things. So definitely check him out. And what he asked for his giveaway was the question, what do you look for in a pipe when buying a new pipe? And I was very interested about this question to kind of share my thoughts on it. And again, just my thoughts of what I look for in a pipe. And it has definitely changed over the years. At the beginning, I think I was just going for looks. And if I just like how it looked, that's what I bought. And so for example, my first pipe ever, I mentioned this pipe many times before, is this Stefano Sant'Ambrogio. I bought it just because of what it looked. I could care less at that time whether it was a sitter or not, or whether, you know, this was a specific shape. I just like how it looked and I just bought it, and probably paid too much for it because I didn't do any research on it. But as I have tried different pipes over the years, here's some of my collection. I have a few more there in the cabinet. I have learned what type I like. And one of the things that I want to share with you is that I clench pipes. So maybe this is helpful for anybody else that likes to clench. And when you clench, you know, some pipes are just easier than others to clench. One of the things that I found is that the pipe has to be light. So number one thing I look now for pipes when I buy a new pipe is that it's not too heavy. Obviously, you know, pipe that is lighter, and this is an example, even though this looks like a big long pipe, is light, so I can clench it and no problem, and I can probably, you know, clench it for a long time and read a book, and I will have no problem with it. A heavier pipe, even though I love this pipe, this is an example of a much heavier pipe. Clenching this thing, oh Lord, you know, it almost wants to fall out of my mouth. So this would be more what I would hold it and kind of smoke it like that. Definitely this pipe, I bought it because it's just a gorgeous pipe. And I've mentioned before in some of my videos that I bought it from App Brown, a great pipe maker in Instagram if you want to check him out. And so the first thing is how much it weighs, and for me, I'm looking about 40 grams around that or below, but 40, a little bit above 40, maybe up to 50, but 40 is kind of the sweet spot for me. Number two thing that I look for when buying a new pipe now is that it has some kind of curvature on the stem. And again, even with a longer pipe like this, if it has a little bit of a curve, it just helps with the overall clenching because it points down, so you don't have as much force. With something that does not have that, or the curve is not as pronounced, then there's a lot of more weight going outward, so it just makes it a little harder when it's just sticking straight out. So I look for that. I look for a curve in the pipe. And the number three thing that now I look into when buying a pipe is that it has thick walls. It's just been my experience now after owning so many pipes that the ones that have the thin walls, even though they can be great pipes, like this one right here, one of my favorites, this Bing's favorite, I don't know if I can get it out, because it has the thinner walls, you know, of course it's gonna have a chance to get hotter quicker. And so I'm kind of careful with what I put in it, and I don't smoke things that have Virginias or things that are topped with something too sweet, because it would just get hot. So I'm going for things with thicker walls now because I like to smoke whatever I want and not have to worry about it. One of the last pipes I got here from our friend Kirk from Florida has this awesome thick walls, and you guys are familiar with this 320 from Savinelli, and you can pretty much smoke whatever you want in this thing, and it just gives you that support. So how can you achieve that balance, you know, having something that is light, that has a little curvature in the stem, and then it has thick walls? Well, very recently I found that, and my wife gave me an amazing gift, and now it's hands down my favorite pipe that I own, and it's my latest acquisition. Is this Nero pipe. As you can see, it has a curvature, it is a very light pipe, and it has a big thick wall. So definitely what I look now for when buying a pipe is something like this. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna buy others, obviously. You know, if a pipe I still like how it looks, I might buy it regardless. But I think, you know, as I'm more picky about what I buy, how I spend my money, I'm looking for a pipe that has those three kind of markers in terms of my taste. So if you're a clencher like me, I hope this helped you too. Definitely look for something that's light, that has a little curve, and just to give you more versatility with what you smoke. If the wall's a little thicker, then it won't heat up as easy. I hope this works for the VR. Simon, Ariege Pipesmoker, congratulations on a year of making videos. You make great videos. Your editing and all your cameras angles are just kind of amazing. I wish I had all the equipment that you have. And you guys that haven't seen him, check him out. I think he's somewhere in England. So he has that cool accent also when he talks. Congratulations, and I hope there's many more years of making videos. Looking forward to more of your content. For the rest of you guys, see you next time. Bye.